Hi everyone, it's Coach Amanda with Protect Your Hope Coaching, and I just wanted to jump on here. I'm on my focus series for the summer of my blog, and so for those of you that don't know, I try to jump on here on live, add some value, and then I put more information and details into a blog and post my blog over on my Protect Your Hope Coaching Facebook page. So my question tonight to you guys was, have you ever felt like you've taken 10 steps backwards in life or in general? And with that, there comes two topics that come to mind, and that is the word setback and the word failure. So to me, setback, boys, out of the house, please. My apologies. A rambunctious house full of boys. But a setback to me is when you've slipped up, you've screwed up, you've lost focus, you've caved or you gave into something, you got busy, you got lazy, and you basically just distracted yourself. And then failure, the second word of tonight's topic, is failure is when you decide that you weren't worth the effort to continue to go forward with whatever the case or whatever the scenario may be. So I want you to picture an arrow, and I don't know if you guys know archery, but for an arrow, you have to pull an arrow back to shoot it. You have to pull it backwards. So in life, when life is dragging you backwards with difficulties or, even we call them setbacks, just keep in mind that pulling backwards or those difficulties may be launching you forward into something great or something better. So you have to keep the focus. And so focus for the tonight, I wanted to give you 5 tips. My boys are getting into the Ranger. But 5 tips to fight a setback. And I would love for you guys to go over and give me some love and support. I had a setback recently, and frankly, what happened, I had become stressed. I let my emotional eating habits get the best of me, and the winter blues hit, and basically my give a F busted. It broke. And so what happened, I couldn't get past this setback. Well, what happens is you or the sole person responsible for it. So the 5 steps that helped me get past and fight my setback was, 1 is how you react to the situation literally has the power to change the situation. So number 1, you have to acknowledge it. You have to acknowledge you are in a setback or you have had a setback. Number 2 is you have to eliminate the blame. Whether you're blaming someone else, whether you're blaming your job, your career, your kids, your husband, eliminate the blame completely. Step 2 is you have to give yourself time. Sometimes people are dragging down, and what happens is when you feel dragged down, you can honestly start dragging other people down. So you have to give yourself time, you have to focus on what the goal is that you want, and you have to go and you have to crush it. So then step 4 is you have to step out of your comfort zone. And by that, I mean, if you're doing what you've always done and you're not getting the results or getting in life where you want to be, you have to change something. So if there is something, you have to set a goal that's going to scare the shit out of you, but it's going to excite you to see the results. And then step 5 is you have to learn from your experience. You have to start acknowledging, you have to start eliminating the blame, you have to give yourself the time, and you have to step out of your comfort zone in order for yourself to know when those scenarios or those cases start happening is when you can stop them right then and there. You can react to the experience and you know what you need to do to stop the setback from happening. So I hope that helped. And like I said, I always go into my blog a little deeper into the topics that I'm talking about. Tonight's about setbacks. If you go and look, I showed social proof of the setback that I had from the winter blues and the emotional eating. I'm an emotional eater. And basically just, I quit giving a shit about what was happening in my life, basically. And I let a lot of hard work go to waste over the winter. So I had to start back from square one. So go on over to Protect Your Hope Coaching Facebook page. Look at my results. I was in something pretty exciting, and I have some exciting news coming up here in the next couple days that I hope you guys all stay tuned for. And I hope you all have a fantastic Tuesday. I'm gonna go freeze my butt off at some baseball games. So we'll talk soon. Oops.